Hi guys. So in this video I am gonna tell you the Loona theory that was on my video, because guess what? Nobody has time to read that. So I'm gonna tell it to you. Yeah, this will probably have some cuts in it because I will have to make the video longer and longer, because this video will probably be very long. And if you hear some clicks is because, well, I'm reading it. So yeah. um by the way, as I said in that comment, first of all, sorry for all the mistakes in the video, because with the comment it was a video with a Loona playlist. I'm so sorry for that video that I didn't put Around You by Hyunjin, but I couldn't download it. So I read all of this on Vivid by Heejin. I found a comment by someone, link in description. She has a channel. I think she has a channel, but she doesn't post. So yeah, just to give credits, because it's not my theory. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna start reading it. The theory. By the way, you can listen to this as a podcast or something. I don't know. I guess. Theory. Loonaverse Theories, Part 1, The Loop. Have you ever asked yourself, how did the loop start? Well, this is theory about that. 1. Vivid. Quick MV run through. We see a few shots in black and white, and then Heejin opens her eyes in full color. But now she appears talking to another Heejin, dressed in black and whose face we never see completely. She's housekeeper, telling her to clean and indicating where the utensils are. Not even halfway through the video, she tosses away her feather duster and starts having fun by trying on some clothes and shoes. She also discovers a room with bottles of color hanging from the ceiling. The MV ends with everything melting. The last thing we see is Moon logo. Moon logo because it's Loona. What do you expect? It's Loona. Anyway, Vivid is the only Loona MV with Moon logo at the end and not at the beginning. So does that mean that Vivid is actually the end of timeline, not the beginning, or maybe it's both? Well, in my opinion, it's just the first one. Do you think BBC really thought about this? No. Anyway, I'm not making this theory, so yeah. It was really hard to tell what distorted voice at the beginning is saying, but the second word sounds like error. Could this mean that there was a mistake or error while Heejin was trying to clean the Loonaverse? Of course. What if Heejin trying to repair it ends up being the thing that loops it? Are those pieces of furniture at the end melting actually Loonaverse melting away? In lyrics, she says every day feels like a deja vu. Because she does the same thing every day. Every single day she repeats her mistake that loops the Loonaverse. Same ending once again. Because Loonaverse always ends the same way. Yes, because it's a loop. This is what a loop is. Anyway, through the whole lyrics, she emphasizes how boring it is to be stuck in the loop. Starting from the morning, it's already deja vu, unfamiliar but the same day. Every morning when I open my eyes, I hope it's a new day. But what could that mistake be? doing the loop. Of course, this is a mistake. Anyway, again, I'm not doing this theory, so yeah. You might have noticed that Vivid has borders. Every single Loona pre-debut video that happened on the Earth doesn't have them. What? So, if not on the Earth, where did Vivid happen? We see the housekeeper is clearly rich. Eden is usually referred to as perfect world. Also, through the whole video, Hijin is asking for vivid colors. Yes, this is the name of the song. Anyway, it would make sense why she's asking for colors because Eden is referred to as colorless world. As if all that isn't enough, there's a scene in Vivid, a caustic version that looks identical to scene from one when Olivia is looking at the mirror. Well, yes, she is looking for colors because the song is called Vivid. What do you expect her to be talking about? About food? About, I don't know. Vivid. She's talking about colors. Anyway. In I'll Be There, 2Jin wore YYXY shoes. If you didn't know, each subunit has shoes that are exclusive for them. Well, I didn't know that. And not only that, but their dresses look very similar to YYXY uniform. Teasers for I'll Be There also look like they are shot in Eden. In their pre-debut teaser, 2Jin were referring to as Loona and Yojin, Loona and Hasur are all pre-debut captions. So that makes me think, was there a point in timeline when other members didn't exist, where 2Jin were the whole Loona? Even in Moon logo at the beginning of Love Forever, we can see yellow and pink. Okay, what I think about that. Of course there was a point when it was only 2Jin for the whole Loona. That's when Hyunjin didn't have a solo, and Haseol didn't have a solo, and Yojin didn't have a solo. You get the idea. Vivi, Olivia here, Kimlip, Chinsol, Ibu, yeah, all of them, basically. There were no other solos but Heejin's solo. Yeah, that was Loona, only Heejin. So yeah, there was a point when 2Jin were the whole Loona. Yes. Anyway, that's my opinion. You can have your own. In I'll Be There, 2Jin were YYXY. Oh yeah, I already read that one. Oh my god. Anyways, I'll Be There choreography also signifies a loop because they start and end in the same pose, but they are facing the other side in the end. Just a reminder that if you traveled all the way from Eden to Earth, you would be a mirrored version of yourself. So is that a little hint in choreography? Also, on this timestamp in I'll Be There dance practice, they act like mirrors of each other. Yes, probably because they are mirrors. So yeah. So I think 2Jin were in Eden. God, Heejin dressed in black, asked Heejin to clean, but she discovered the room with bottles of colors and brought colors into the Loonaverse, which made it unstable. Then other members got created. We know Heejin brought colors to Loonaverse because everything was black and white until she opened her eyes in Vivid. After that, because of the mistake, Heejin made 2Jin got exiled from Eden. What can I say? Good job, Heejin. So yeah, I think everyone got this part. I don't have any comments about it. So yeah. By the way, this is so long. I don't know how this person could do it, but she said it was hard for her because she is not a native English speaker. So yeah, if there are any mistakes, I just read them as they are, okay? Okay. So yeah. By the way, I don't think you can comment on this video because yeah, snake tube. But I'll post another like short video, something for you to comment about this video. If you're even listening to it, I don't think you're listening to it. If you're here, well, thank you very much. I love you so much. I don't know how you got here. Good job! By the way, if you're here, just put the watermelon emoji. Yeah, just put it so I know you're here. Probably there won't be any. Anyway, let's go back to the theory because yeah, that's what this video is about. So this next part of the theory is about Loona 1/3. All other pre-debut songs confirm that theory. Let's start with Loona 1/3. Around You. In Around You, Hyunjin is trying to confess to her crush, but she can't because she's stuck in a loop. Every single day she repeats her actions and just stare at the person and then leave. The last line says, "And I silently leave again." So she's leaving again because she's in a loop. So she basically does the same thing every day. So that's why she says again. That's what I understand from this thing. Because again is synthesized. So yeah. Okay, Let Me In. In Let Me In, Hasul dropped those diamonds because the next day she'll come there again to pick them up. Okay, that makes sense. Like you drop something and the next day go pick it up, and because it's a loop, you drop it again and pick it up again. Yeah, just loop, you know. Kiss Later. Hyojin is one of the two members that's fine with the loop. She doesn't mind saying kiss later to the frog every single day. Even at the end, she failed to kiss a frog, and she never will because she's stuck in a loop. By the way, spoiler, the other member that is fine with the loop is Chu. She just doesn't mind it. And more about Hyojin, because I read all of it and I know. So yeah, more about Hyojin. She doesn't want to kiss a frog because why would you want to kiss a frog? So yeah, she's fine with the loop. But the other members don't like the loop. They actually hate the loop. So yeah. But Hyojin actually loves the loop and Chu just doesn't mind. Love and Leave. Now this is where things start to get interesting. MV, same like every other, is the loop because the opening and the ending scene are shot in the same place. But the thing that catched my eye in this one are the lyrics. Okay, you know, many MVs start and end the same way in the same like scene because you know, MV has like more scenes, you know, like the idols dance in like 3 scenes and stuff, and then just put it together and like pose and stuff, yeah, to make the MV. So yeah, it's not that odd to me, but okay, it's your theory. I'm not getting in. Okay, in a lot of their songs, you can notice they mention solving a secret. It's a secret of who started the loop. We already know it's Hijin, but they don't, in theory. A question named you is the big assignment in my daily life. I want to solve you. I want to talk about many things. I want to meet you now. If you understand, would you come to me? These are the lyrics. Apparently. I don't know Korean, so probably these are just the translations. So yeah. They have a lot of questions for someone, but for some reason they aren't replying, so they are always frustrated because of that. Yeah, they aren't replying because Hijin is keeping the secret. Because, why would you want to be guilty? Like, if you did something and you're guilty for it, would you say to everyone, no, keep it a secret? Because she did something bad and she doesn't want anyone to know. It just makes sense. Anyway. Okay, so I just realized I have to make cuts because I can't just talk for like 1 hour or I don't know how long it will take, but for so long, just for so long. Anyway, some more lyrics. I spend the whole day frustrated. If you stay up all night thinking about the same things, I just wonder if you might. If you might what? Anyway, yes, I spend the whole day frustrated. Do you really? I mean, you don't really have a day because it's a loop, as I said so many times. It's a loop, so yeah, you don't really have a day, You just don't have it. It just... Anyway. When you hit midnight, new day comes. But in Loonaverse, it resets. Here they are asking if you stay up all night understanding the loop, could you cheat? Could you glitch through the loop and remember everything in the morning? Yes, you can. Anyway, there's a scene when Vivi unplugged herself. You can see battery going to 0, but then it resets. It starts charging itself all over again. That's how the loop functions. Okay, I think we all understand. We all understand what a loop is, do we? Please just put a like if you understand what a loop is. If you don't, then probably you don't know English, Anyway, 3. Sonatine. All those questions they are asking to YYXY. 1/3 is least knowledgeable, and YYXY, especially Eve, is the most. The moment they bite their fruits, they realize how to stop the loop. Apples even symbolize knowledge, while 1/3 resets, YYXY and the odd eye circle don't. I'll explain it later. Because they know how to cheat through the loop. Yes, we know, stay up all night and cheat through the loop. But why aren't YYXY replying to 1/3? They are always asking, but they never receive an answer. 1/3 can see YYXY, but YYXY can't see 1/3. It's like tinted glass. That's why 1/3 is frustrated. Whenever they ask questions, they are treated to silence. That's the reason she didn't see Hustle in Heart Attack. All the interactions we've got between YYXY and 1/3 are through items. Why didn't Gowon give Hyunjin bracelet herself? Only other interactions we saw are Egoist, Hichin and Olivia, and New, Vivi and Ibu. But both of them happened in Eden. Olivia was teleported on the earth in high, so that must mean that Egoist is in Eden. Yeah. YYXY are on Eden. Anyway. So, first of all, sorry for my British accent. I tried to make it as American as possible, but sorry. Anyway, so, okay. We get it. Eden is a magic place. If you didn't know, Earth is a normal place without any magic. Eden is a magical place. Yeah, perfect. Now here's the actual analysis of Sonatine, lol. Yeah, I really want it. Envy is the loop because it starts with Hyunjin on the roof and it ends the same way. But once again, I won't be analyzing Envy but the lyrics. As I said, it's not that fantastic starting and ending in the same scene. But anyway, we get over that. I won't be saying this anymore. At least I hope I won't be saying this anymore. Now here, Hijin. Mysterious you, secretive me, we meet to become one universe. Okay. YYXY and 1/3 meet to become one universe. YYXY is mysterious because they can't actually communicate with them. And Hijin is secretive. Well, because she started the loop. You get the point. When I wake up, I get sad. They get sad because once again they reset. Every single day they have to relearn stuff they learned yesterday. Vivi has to relearn her feelings. Hijin remembers making a loop but not how to break it, etc. Time hidden behind an unknown secret. Totally unaware of time hidden behind an unknown secret. Time enwrapped in the unknown secret faster than a second. Okay, we get it. Unknown secret. Lots of unknown secrets. No, actually just one, but a very secretive one. I can't believe I just reached the limit. Time is indeed hidden behind a secret. They are stuck in one day. Actually, time is stuck because of that secret. In the next chorus, we learn that they are totally unaware of that. I told you before that 1/3 are least knowledgeable. Anyways, they are talking about a secret of who started the loop. Then why is Hijin there? That's because in Sonatine, they are learning a secret. Actually, I might have many questions for you. By the way, that's lyrics. They have many questions for YYXY. What was it like? Has it started already? What's your password? May I know? Again, lyrics. They are asking, has the loop started breaking already? Hijin, I'll try harder quickly. Here we learn that Hijin is willing to work harder to break a loop. Could you greet me at the front? I would work harder and quicker then. A new world would open up to me. On Melbus, I don't know how you are supposed to pronounce that. Anyway, Mobius strip diagram, we see there are 3 fronts. I told you before that YYXY is able to see 1/3 in Eden, so practically 1/3 is here asking YYXY would they greet them at Eden's front. That's the reason why Cat is in one and only, why Heejin was on the roof in Egoist, and why in teaser for YYXY at the parking lot from Egoist we can see a figure pretty similar to other Hasul. They are just meeting with YYXY at their front. Heejin says she would work harder if she met YYXY. Well, because then she would know what she's supposed to do. Okay, I guess. Like, what they are talking about is that Eden is a place, if you didn't know, in the Loonaverse. And YYXY can see Luna 1/3 only in Eden, but not on Earth. So they want to meet them in Eden, and the MVs happening in Eden are from YYXY, and YYXY can see Luna 1/3. So yeah, I can't believe we're already almost 30 minutes in the video, and yeah, we're not even halfway through the theory. So yeah, anyway, more on that is that, like, they greet them at Eden's front. In one and only, we can see a cat. Cat is the representative animal of Hyunjin, if you didn't know. And this is why Heejin was on the roof in Echo West. And in a teaser of YYXY, we can see the other Hustle, and why we can see Vivi in New by Eve. So yeah, okay, that's pretty good for a theory. Haswell, can I meet you at the end of this beam of darkness? Interesting how that forest from description was described as dark. Let's assume that she's talking about forest in these lyrics. Forests are portals between the worlds. In Hi, Chu and Go On are getting out of forest. In Love Forever, after girls sinned, they went in forest. Eclipse happened in forest. Before getting to 12 Mirrors in Love Cherry Motion, Chori had to go through a forest, etc. Forests also symbolize portals between worlds. So here Hustle is asking, will I meet YYXY at the end of this dark forest? Well, probably yes, I guess. But that's actually kind of weird, because what are forest portals? Like, why? That's just my question. Why is a forest a portal? By the way, if you know, just tell me in the comments. So yeah. Anyway, I don't get that. Hustle, everything will happen when I cross this sleepless night. If you cross it. Once again, sleepless nights are mentioned. Like I said for Love and Live, if you don't sleep at night, you can cheat through the loop. The moment hidden secrets get solved, the secret of a secret will be solved. Will the secret of a secret be solved? I don't know, I just know you said secret gets solved, secret of a secret will be solved and stuff so many times in these lyrics. Okay, again, pretty much self-explanatory. That's it for Sonatine. Yeah, Sonatine was a interesting part of the theory, really. I didn't watch Sonatine. I didn't listen to it. I didn't watch the MV anything. So I can't really say anything about it. Love and Leave, again, the only thing I know about it is that Vivi is a robot. So yeah, about Vivid, I don't know, every time I look at these MVs, I can't see anything about the thing. Like, maybe I don't pay enough attention. Maybe I should pay more attention to the MV itself. I just love the songs. Anyway, 1/3 B-side and Rain 51 dB. How are you supposed to pronounce that? Lol. Rain 51 dB. It starts with no signal. By the way, for Rain 51 dB, I will just say Rain 5. Okay. It starts with no signal screen and it ends with it. Once again, MV is a loop. Okay, I agree that this is a loop. I actually agree with it. They are seen in two locations, one being the forest and the other one a white room. I already said forests are portals. For the white room, Eden is described as perfect world. We often associate white with perfection. When Eve was in Eden, in knew everything was white. So in this MV, I think they are finally reaching Eden. Okay, yeah, we actually really associate white with perfectness and perfect world, like in every movie and film and video and cartoon and in everything, the heaven is white because it's considered a perfect world. So yeah, I get the white thing. And Eden is a perfect world, I guess. Because yeah, but okay, I'll get with it. If I lose your hand, I'll find you again across the galaxies. This is a lyric, by the way. They're here talking to YYXY. The point is that they already found them. I'll find you again. Oh, I'll find you again across the galaxies. Because it's a loop. Interesting how Vivi said that while the only person she held hands with is Eve. Yeah, very interesting, I guess. I can see anywhere as long as you're with me. They can get anywhere if they're with either Eve or odd eye circle. Okay, by the way, Eve is the girl singing New. If you didn't know, her name is pronounced Eve or Ibu in Korean. So yeah, why is it spelled like that? Bizarre. Anyway, so her name is spelled YVES. Just so you know who that Eve girl is. If you didn't know already, I feel like everyone knew that Eve is pronounced Eve. Anyway, getting over it. Before I go on to their B-sides, I just want to say, why is Yojin never with them? It's simply because she basically doesn't care about the loop. Hyejin is bored. Hyunjin wanna confess, etc., etc. But Yojin just doesn't care. She doesn't want to kiss a frog. Why would you want to kiss a frog? I wouldn't want to kiss a frog. Why would you want to kiss a frog? Oh my god. I really understand you, Yojin. Do you pronounce her name Yojin or Yeonjin? Yeah, Yojin. Yojin. Okay. I'm pronouncing them in Korean, kind of. So yeah. My Sunday. Memory from the time that stopped for a while. I remember it. It feels like I'm born again. This is what the lyrics say. Even when I sprint until I run out of breath, I can't see end of the day because tomorrow never comes. Of course, tomorrow never comes. It's a loop. Okay, I said that I won't say this anymore, but of course I will say it's a loop. Because it's a loop. You and me together. YANT happened way after everything I mentioned. It happened probably right after favorite or even after hi. This place is filled with our stories. This starry night is our story, you and me together. You is YYXY and me is 1/3. They're finally together with them and finally they know how to stop the loop. I open my eyes to warm sunshine. This music makes me smile. Time passes so quickly. I'm so happy on this special day. This actually made me think that YYXY and 1/3 are meeting here. If you ever read Loona 1/3 lyrics, you would see they said they don't want to wake up in multiple songs, but in this song, they're excited to wake up. In Loonaverse, time isn't passing because they're stuck in a loop, but here they have time passes. What makes that day so special is that they're meeting YYXY and that loop is breaking. Okay, I get where this is going. I'm finally done with 1/3. Yes, you are finally done with 1/3. So, what I think about 1/3 is that they're kinda the least knowledgeable, but they are not the least knowledgeable because they don't want. They kinda just don't care about why all of this is happening. They just want to stop it. Like Heejin just doesn't really know how to stop it, even though she started it. So she is kind of not that knowledgeable about it, about the loop. But for example, Hyunjin, just an example, she just doesn't care how do you stop it. She just wants to stop it, you know? Like, she never asked how do we stop it. She just wants to stop it, you know? It's when, like, you know that moment when you lose something and you just search for it and you don't think about, where did you last seen it? Yeah, that's basically what they do. So they know they want to stop the loop, but they don't ask themselves why or how do they stop the loop. You know, they just want to stop it. So yeah, I don't think they are the least knowledgeable because they don't wanna. Like, they are just the least knowledgeable, but I think they just don't care about how. So yeah. And I find it really interesting how YYXY can't communicate with 1/3. Like, why? Why can't you? Also, I don't get how some B-sides and stuff happened after. Like, for example, here, My Sunday, they say it probably happened after Forever or even Hi. It was a pre-debut single, so how? This is my question. How? And why does it make sense? Maybe they just meet before their debut, but in their debut they just go in different directions. I don't know. I'm not making theories right here. I'm not good at it, and I will never be, probably. But I'm just giving my opinion, you know. Don't take me seriously. Just take the real theory seriously. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go to the next part of the theory right now about Loona or the ice circle. I spoke so much though. Oh my god. Anyway, or the ice circle. Eclipse. There weren't a lot of things in this one. Like Pandora's box, when Hyejin made her mistake, did she open something else in the universe? Did the loop open something bad? Is there hope left at the end to break a loop? Well, if you don't know the Pandora's box, that's like a Greek mythic story, something about, yeah, someone opened a box, and inside that box there was something like really bad, and like the bottom of it there was like hope, and like, yeah, it saved the day, and like, yeah, you know, happy ending. Yeah, that's Pandora's box. If you don't know it, just search it up or something. Summary, I don't know. Anyway, so would you be with me continuously, eternally, so it won't disappear? Continuous eclipse, continuous relationship and eclipse because they're stuck in a loop. Singing in the rain. I just want to say that Jin Sol has knowledge and she knows how to cheat through the loop. I can't stop it either, out of control. She can travel through the loop, but she can't stop it. Yes, I guess because probably Hyejin is the only one who can stop it. That's how the most story go, you know. Anyway, even when you don't know where it starts, deeper and deeper the secret gets. She also doesn't know that Hyejin was the one that caused it, that caused the problem. Stay with me all night. Here Jin Sol is telling someone how to cheat through the loop. We'll get to who is that someone later. Okay, I still don't remember who that someone is, so let's just read. Love Cherry Motion. Love Cherry Motion starts and ends with the same sound. If you ever turned up your volume all the way up, you would hear a cassette tape player sound like the one from Girl Front. Cherry can travel, but also doesn't know who started the loop yet. Started very suddenly, this story. A story starting today. Girl Front. I think we can all agree that Girl Front is a loop. It starts and ends with Kimberly turning cassette tape player on. Unlike some of the girls in Loona 1/3, Odai Circle are fully aware of the loop capability. I can't pronounce this word fast. Capabilities. They don't know who started the loop, but they are looking for her. That's why they are making stickers on the map. They have only 11 dots though, and there are only 11 movers in Love Cherry Motion. That's because they haven't found Hyejin yet. Well, you just said, like in another theory, like way up, you know, that in Love Cherry Motion there are 12 movers, but you know what? I just don't get into it. So anyway, I guess okay, but like, why do they not know? But they are looking for her. Why her? Like, if you don't know, why are you saying for her? Because we know that Hyejin did it, but they don't. So they are looking for her. They don't know if it's a her or a him, no? So like, you know, just they are looking for him or her. They are looking for it, you know. they are looking for the person or something. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. I like some of the girls in Loona 1/3. They are all fully aware of loop capabilities. Are they? Like fully aware? I think they're aware, but they don't know everything about it because, well, yeah, because that's all. Because good enough. Anyway, Kimberly knows Chu and Go-won from Seesaw. Jin-Sol knows Olivia and Vivi, and Chori knows Eve, Yojin, and Hasul. Okay, they know many people, I guess. I just get confused by this. So, Kimberly knows Chu and Go-won from Seesaw. Okay, we know that. Jin-Sol knows Olivia and Vivi. Okay. Chori knows Eve, Yojin, and Hasul. Okay, now my question here. Is Yojin in Odai Circle? In which one is Yojin? I still don't know. I really still don't know. Well, let me search that. I'm really curious right now about it. So, is Yojin in a subunit or Reddit or blah 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 Reddit. Okay, Reddit. I know she wasn't initially, and what? Because blah blah blah, but it's blah blah blah. Oh, I get it. So she's kind of her own subunit, but kind of, so it says that what Yojin was the slash in 1/3, like Loona 1/3, you know? So Yojin is kind of her own subunit because in Love Forever, MV description, it says the coincidence of the girls becoming Loona 1/3 Yojin, Loona Odai Circle, and lastly Loona YYXY. So maybe she's her own subunit. Or maybe she's in all of the subunits at the same time. I don't know. Anyway, some more of the theory. In Girls Front, they found Hyunjin. They sing about getting closer and closer, nearer and nearer. They're getting closer to the truth of who started the loop. But how do they learn who started it though? It's because of Chori. Apples represent knowledge, and what did Eve drop at Chori? You guessed it. Apples. Yes, we guessed it! Yay! No. Lunatic. Through the whole song, we see the girls are worried and that they are trying to communicate with someone. Looks like the night won't last much longer. Give me your hand, don't let me down. Don't you run away now. Looks like the stars won't shine much longer. Give me your hand, we're running out of time. They are running out of time because loop is about to reset. Yeah, every night the loop is resetting. Okay, I guess we get that. So basically, if the loop resets, they have to start again. because the loop starts again. So yeah, we get them, and then they have to wait all day up until night, and they blah 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 blah. You get it. You get it. I know you get it. You get it. So my throat is so dry right now. But anyway, so sometimes the stars shine brighter when the night is over. I can take you to another world. Just remember, they want to take someone to another world. Maybe that person is actually 1/3, or maybe it's someone else. Do not take a Korean version. Can you find out the secret inside my hidden heart? I don't think this one needs explanation. Oh. I keep coming back to it endlessly, because they're stuck in a loop. Okay, we get that they're stuck in a loop. I get that. I hope you get that too. They are stuck in a loop. Stuck in a loop. Okay, we get that. Deja vu of the night. I can't remember this moment. It rises in my eyes. I don't have anything to add on this. Time stops in the meantime. Like I said, for you and me together, one time is frozen. It just repeats. Did I show you the secret inside your hidden heart this endless night? Again, they mention telling someone a secret. Puzzle and one eye circle beside. Odd eye circle. Odd eye circle beside. Lyrics of Puzzle have many links to Sonatine, but instead of 1/3, Chori and Jinsol are asking questions. Chori was enlightened by both Jinsol and Eve, while Eve made her aware that Heejin started the loop. Jinsol gave her cherries, which helped her move through the loop. Chori from Puzzle. When the sun leaves me, I'm locked in your secret. Puzzle happened before Starlight, so she still doesn't know who started the loop. She's locked in Heejin's secret. Chori from Puzzle. 24/7, I want to unlock your password. 365, will you give me a hint to your password? This is a link to Sonatine. Each minute and second is too precious. Oh, so time is precious. Oh, I get it. I feel like they explain this much better than me, so just read these lyrics. Jigsaw Puzzle. Questions that I never thought I would ask keep growing. Chori Puzzle. I'm getting curious. Question mark is getting bigger. Puzzle. Your secret's hidden in your heart. Jinsol, uncover, a mystery that seems like I've discovered for the first time. Chori, chaotic. You and I can't stop. Unknown secrets unfolding endlessly. Chori, puzzle. In this endless maze. Sounds familiar? It definitely should. Jinsol, uncover, a mysterious maze. Chori, chaotic. I was stuck in the maze all night going psychotic, endless maze, aka the loop. Okay, we get it. Kimberly Starlight. The secret we both know contained within the night. In Starlight MV from Loona Cinema Theory, we see that Chori got an apple, knowledge, from Eve. That makes now they know who started the loop. Lyrics also match that until in Starlight MV from until now they were always saying that they want to uncover the secret, but in Starlight they say secret we both know. They also finally said code or password is unlocked. Twilight. I always wondered why Kimberly always says she can't sleep, but now I realize she can sleep, but she doesn't want to. I already said multiple times in here that If you don't sleep, you can travel through the loop, etc. It's 3 a.m. and my eyes are open. I can't sleep. The memories will grow deeper. Opposite of why of 1/3, she can remember what happened yesterday. She has memories. Okay, we get it. So they literally have knowledge and they have memories and they have all of that, but 1/3 doesn't. Okay, we get it. Oh my god, I read so much. I just read like two things, 2 comments, and it's already like 1 hour. My throat is so dry, so yeah, I'll make a pause in some time. YYXY. That's about YYXY. Finally, they have the most knowledge. They are so important. New. Every girl has a tape. It represents their story. Eve has all of those. That's why she has the most knowledge. D1. Her B-side is called Day 1 because only one day exists in the Loonaverse. 2 hours pass by, something's strange how you feel. The moonlight is getting heavy with time while the flow of time changes. Eve is right, time is changing. Give me more messages now. Talk to me before time out. Talk to me before the loop resets. She's talking with someone through the messages, but she doesn't have enough time. I always wonder who is Hijin texting at the end of Around You 10-minute version. Well, now I have an answer. Eve was also texting in Heart Attack. I actually think she's texting Vivi, because if you saw Every Day I Love You, at the end Vivi leave her phone like in that shop thing. So I think Eve is actually texting Vivi, but Vivi won't answer because she leave her phone there. And I think she's actually texting her. I don't know. I know there was like a remix about that, but anyway, not much is left of the night. Half of a quarter till how you feel. I want things to change starting tomorrow. Eve understands that she can't reach Hijin through messages simply because time always runs out, and she has to explain it to her all over again. That's why she'll make a change. Now she's going on the earth to find Hijin. Heart Attack. Tree is more like 1/3 member. She shouldn't rest, but she does simply because she doesn't care about the loop. Not like Yojin. Yojin doesn't want to kiss the frog. The difference between them is the only thing that Chu cares about is Eve. At the end, when Hustle woke up, Chu, we hear bell rings, so that must mean it's midnight. Hustle woke up Chu right before midnight, so now Chu has knowledge and she's aware of the loop. Well, no. She woke up and then went to search for Eve. She resets when Eve isn't with her. The only reason Chu is aware of the loop is Eve. Okay, so Eve is like the source of energy for all of them and the source of knowledge and the source of not resetting because she doesn't reset because she's knowledgeable, I guess, or something, or she's magical or something, or I just don't get it. I don't know which one of them, but one of them, and like, yeah, it's really weird, you know. It's this. I love this theory. Like, if you're actually listening to this, I'm so glad you are. you're such an amazing person, listening to all my hard work. I love you. Just comment something. If you can, and stuff. So yeah, let's go to the other thing. Okay, so I took a break because literally I talked 1 hour and 5 seconds continuously. So yeah, I'm tired. I was tired actually. I'm not tired anymore. And now we'll talk about girls talk. Eve says you can't leave. Ju can't leave the loop on her own. You know it's secret talk because Eve is telling Chu a secret. Probably the secret of hidden, I guess. Eve, you know what? Every minute you can add to the episode. Adding more and more time before Eve has to leave Chu and she forgets everything. Now, hair color theory for everyone. I read it. It's kind of boring but interesting at the same time. So yeah, just listen to it. So, hair color theory. The lighter hair you have, the more knowledgeable you are. Well, exclude Eve from this because she doesn't have to have a light hair because she already knows everything. I actually wouldn't know what to do if she ever changed her color. Lol. You get knowledge by either eating a forbidden fruit or being picked by Eve's claw machine. The 1/3 are least knowledgeable. Let's start with Vivi. She had blonde hair when she was with Eve, but after she lost her memories and got converted into android, her hair got darker. Next is Go On. She had black hair until she got a clown by Eve. She did not eat fruit from Rose's family because she trusted Eve, but still kept her identity and still had some of her own beliefs. That's the reason her fruit is pineapple. Olivia has the darkest hair because even though she's aware of the loop, knows who started it, knows how to stop it, and ate her forbidden fruit, Eve doesn't accept her. Same like Go On, she has her own understanding of the Loonaverse. So Olivia is really knowledgeable, but Eve doesn't accept her. Kim Lip got picked by the claw machine and Jinsol ate cherries. For Chu, it is hard to explain, but she's more of a 1/3 member. Note, I did explain it in my main theory. Even her MV is filmed on Earth, and we know that because of borders. It in opening logo of Let Me In, there's dark red because Eve is in the MV. Hasul is trying to understand the Loonaverse, but she always ends up getting scared and shooting her other blonde, knowledgeable self. Eve is just showing Hasul what would she be like if she had knowledge. Also, white feather outfit of other Hasul is kinda similar to Eve's swan outfit. Hyunjin was about to get her hair done in her solo. The decor on the shelf is hairdresser's salon is Bitten Apple. We can assume that hairdresser is Eve. So yeah, the hair color theory is kinda plain. So if you have lighter hair, you're more knowledgeable. The thing is that Vivi kind of has a light hair, and I actually didn't see Eve with dark hair until PPT era. PTT era, actually. Wait, Vivi dark hair. Vivi dark hair. Just leave it like this. Oh, she actually had Vivi. She had like a brownish hair, But when was this? Which era? I think it was Hi era though. Wait. Yeah, it was Hi era. Hi era. She had dark hair. How did I not remember this actually? So yeah, but Vivi was okay, and I actually think Heejin is kind of knowledgeable because like she knows who started the loop because she started it and stuff, but she doesn't know how to like stop it. So yeah, I don't know. I have 3 more comments to read. Oh my god, I think this will take like 2 or 3 hours. Anyway, let's read. Oh my god. One and only. Go on the other hand, is fine with the loop, same like Yajin. She isn't angry, bored, worried, or sad. She's happy. The moment when Sun falls asleep, I get happy for no reason. In Love Forever, Go on comforts other girls, telling them that it's maybe better that way. It's maybe better that you're stuck in a loop. It's maybe better this way. All of that is because she's hope. It was confirmed in one. After all bad that escaped from Pandora's box, there was one thing left to save the day, and that was hope. When she said in one and only she doesn't need the Garden of Eden, she meant that she doesn't need perfection. Ooh, that makes sense actually. That really makes sense. There's a scene when Chori drops an apple. She previously catched it in new, but Go-on doesn't care. She runs away from it. Eve can only tempt Chori and Vivi with knowledge because deers and fruit bats are the only animals that eat apples. Go-on's fruit isn't from Roy's family like the rest because she takes her own version of truth. She doesn't care that much about the knowledge Eve has. She listens to her, but accepts herself as well. Cecil. It's been a long day. Not like day that makes me tired, but it's been a long day. Maybe I just had too much coffee. I find it funny. And this reminds me of Hi intro. Like, now it's been a long day. I haven't seen you today. Blah blah blah. Wouldn't the longest day be the one that repeats itself? No, it would be the one that never ends. Anyway, they are talking about someone they see or they saw, they loved or love. They aren't sure which one is it because that person hope through the loop and that confuses them. So it's kind of like, let's say this minute I'm playing with, I don't know, a doll, I guess, and the next minute I'm still playing with a doll, and the next minute I'm still playing with that doll, and it never ends because it's a loop. So, and I love that doll, yeah, but I don't know if I love it right now or I loved it because I do the same thing every minute, so I don't know. Yeah, I get the idea, I think. You appear and disappear and it repeats. You leave me so weak. Where are you going? Where did you go? I see you. Wait, you're not in front of me. As you might have guessed, that person is Eve. Love Forever. If you haven't already read my color theory, then it's time to do it. I have. Olivia has the darkest hair because Eve doesn't want to tell her a secret. In Love Forever, she kept begging Eve to tell her. Come on, baby, tell me your story. But Eve kept ignoring her. I don't have what it takes to tell. What can I do? Olivia doesn't have knowledge yet, so she can't warn Heejin. She doesn't have what it takes to tell Heejin's secret. Girls leave through forest to find Heejin and they leave Olivia alone. Eve abandoned her, and she doesn't have Eve to enlighten her. Now here egoist starts. Okay, I get that. It's like you want to know your friend's secret, but she just doesn't tell you. Did this happen to you? It did to me so many times. Okay, so like I just get it, you know? Like Olivia, actually Heju is begging Eve to like tell her who did it, but Eve just doesn't wanna. I don't know why. And anyway, egoist. Same as for the rest. I won't be analyzing anything other than the loop theory in this one. Your facial expressions towards me turned cold at the same moment. She's talking about YYXY. They say time heals, even those words became pain for me. Olivia hates that phrase because time can't heal her. She's stuck in time. Yeah, I get that. Like, it happens the same thing every day, and like, but she doesn't like it, so time doesn't heal at all because it's the same time that she hates. Now this is where Odai circle becomes important. Remember when I told you stay with me all night in SITR? Jinsol was telling that to Olivia. At the beginning, I think he wanted to say beginning. She said that she's singing nocturnal song. It would make sense that she's singing nocturnal song to a wolf. Wolves are nocturnal animals, but she isn't the only one talking to Heju. Whole Odai circle is there, but only Jinsol appeared in the MV. We know Jinsol has knowledge because of her hair, so she was the one to enlighten Olivia. Olivia's hair didn't change simply because Eve doesn't accept her. So she has the knowledge, but Eve doesn't accept her. So Heju still has the same hair. Ironically, out of YYXY, Heju was the first one to meet Hijin. But did she told her how to break the loop or not? It was already nighttime in MV when they met. Did Heju chose? Did Heju choose to save the day or to take revenge on Eve? Like the rest of YYXY, she enlightened herself, but not becoming happy and loving herself. She became angry. Okay, I guess. Rosie, Hijin, I discover you there, scoring within the heap of thorns. People want to keep things that shine in their hands. It's getting late. Hurry up before you lose your way. Run to me. I'll go ahead and say it. Let's bloom at the night of this night. Oh, at the end of this night. Okay, I guess. She said she discovered Heju in thorns. YYXY got their roses from the forest, and usually there are thorns in forests. So Hijin discovered Olivia in the forest, portal to Earth, probably after Sonatine. Hijin and the rest went to search for YYXY, maybe in Rain 51DB. People want to keep things that shine for themselves. She's referring to Eve here. She kept Olivia, then she's telling Olivia to run towards her before it's too late, before she resets. We can only guess that Olivia decided to tell her a secret. Then favorite happened. Favorite. Oh, actually, I want to say something about this. Okay, I believe in this theory. I really believe in this theory. But I think the thing with people want to keep things that shine for themselves, I think she's referring to Eve here. but not that she kept Olivia, but that she kept the secret from Hyeju, because she didn't want to tell Hyeju the secret. So Hyeju couldn't help Hijin at all. And I think that's what she's referring to. Like, people want to keep things that shine for themselves. The things that shine are important, I guess. And like, yeah, important. So the secret is important, isn't it? And she kept the secret for herself, Eve. She didn't tell Hyeju, so Hyeju couldn't tell Hijin. So yeah, that I said the same thing like 2 times. Anyway, let's go to favorite. Why am I talking so fast? I don't know. That envy is related to a lot of theories, but I want to cover only 4 things that happened in it. Yes, because it would be so long. That envy is related to a lot of theories, is it? Anyway, at the beginning they are laying down in a Mobius strip shape. What's a Mobius strip thing? Wait, Mobius strip here. Oh, that's like a thingy. Ooh, I know. Mobius strip is like you know, when from a circle of like paper you make it rotate at both ends, kind of an oval shape. Yeah, that's it. Search it up on Google if you don't get it. Probably you won't get it because my explaining is so bad. At the beginning they are laying down in a Mobius strip shape, while the only members standing are Olivia and Hijin. The most important part is when we see Kimberly and Olivia being in the middle with everyone surrounding them. That is a hint that Olivia was also with Leap and not only with Jinsol. The most important part is when we see Kimberly and Olivia being in the middle. So if Hyeju wasn't only with Jinsol and she was also with Kim Lee, that means that she has very much knowledge because they are both blonde haired. So okay, I get that, because like, you know, she has lots of knowledge actually. But why is Eve not accepting her, but Eve is accepting the other YYXY members? I find this really, really weird. Like, what's the reason, you know? What's the reason behind it? Darkest hair, Kim Lee. Darkest hair, Hyeju, next to the lightest, Kim Lee. Also, in high choreography, Kim Lee was the one next to Olivia. Remember when Hijin said in Vivid, "Should I hide? Should I run? I contemplate." In Favorite, she made a decision, "I'll run to you." We know Loop got created because of Hijin was bored of colorless world. In Favorite, she says, "I'm happy even when I'm not doing anything. Even 1 minute, 1 second is too long. So hurry towards me, move. Give it to me, even your time." Odai Circle sang this. They're again trying to communicate with Olivia. Okay, I get it. But why are you saying Olivia to Olivia here or Hyeju? Just say Olivia here or Heju. Why do you say Olivia? Olivia. This is not her name. Not even her stage name. Anyway, why am I getting so... Oh, yeah. Next theory is about hi hi. It's kind of short, the theory for hi hi, but it's okay. It's okay. Less to read. No, not really. So hi hi. By the way, is it hi like hello and then hi like up, or is it up hello? So hi. No, Loona debut. So it is debut song. Come on, show me. Debut song. Not order. Song. There. Favorite. No, not the favorite one. The hi hi. You know what? Official debut. There. Hi hi. So it's hello and up. I don't know why in this theory this person said up hello. Like hi hi. Like hi hi. You get it? You get it? No, you probably don't. So, as you know, in Hi Hi 12 girls are uniting to break the loop. There is no need for me to write a complete theory, and I'm way too tired to do that. I just want to point out that Kimberly found hidden at the place where Eve filmed New. There's only one more proof that Hidden was in Eden with Olivia. Also, the MV starts with, it's been a long day. That refers to Seesaw. It was a long day, but thankfully they broke a loop in Hi Hi. Oh, it's been a long day. I haven't seen it today. I'm sure. It's so cute for me, I don't know. Anyway, plus Eve's and teaser. Captions for it are new moon on a new day. We know when 12 girls unite construction of a moon they've been dreaming of will be complete new moon. But the teaser caption make it seem like new days are about to come. They are about to break the loop and they are about to make new moon. So is this comeback taking us back to Hi Hi? I heard somewhere that it's called End because it will represent connection between MV in the past. Eve also mentioned New Days in her solo, but that happened before Hi Hi, so it makes sense. Only then I learned my New Days, refreshed New Days. One other teaser said our mission has begun, but the only mission in Loonaverse is uniting all 12 girls. I saw a comment that pointing out that Loona, OT12 and V go in order of time. Hi hi, midday, butterfly, sunset. So what? Dawn. Why not midnight? So there's a huge possibility that Paint the Town will be in the morning. Other than the teaser caption for Jin Soul's photo, we don't stop. I just can't sing it right now. We don't stop until the sun goes up. If it's in the morning, that means it happened before Hi Hi, right? Yes, it does. That's so weird. Oh my god. Why? If Paint the Town happened before Hi Hi, that means that actually they reunited in Paint the Town, and in Hi Hi they just, break the loop. That's so weird. Oh my god. Anyway, Kimberly's teaser says open 12 doors, but in their pre-debut they used to mention to mention doors a lot. Kimberly uncover. Heart racing when you open the door to my deeply hidden heart. Jean saw starlight, petals dancing when the door opens every step you walk. Jean saw puzzle in the deepening darkness that no one could open. When the secret door starts to open, the light spreads with you. One and only. Doors have opened, baby. What if all Lunas are one means that all Lunas are back to one, back to begging. All Lunas are united. Oh my god, that's so long. I have 2 replies left, but I'll take a break. So yeah. Because the next theory is Lunaverse Theory Part 2, Hyunjin's story. It's so long and so interesting. So for you, it will be like 2 seconds. For me, it will be like an hour or something, half an hour, something. So yeah, time goes by. In real life, in an edit, it doesn't. That's slow. Okay, anyway, I'll tell you the next theory. Okay, so I'm finally back, guys. It was like half an hour. So yeah, let's read the last part of the theory. So yeah, Lunaverse Theories Part 2, Hyunjin's story. This is about Hyunjin's origin in the Lunaverse and a mysterious plane from Let Me In. I recommend reading Part 1. It's one of the top comments on this video. Yeah, I just don't mind that. Yeah. We already read Part 1, a really long part, a really long part. That's all I can say. So yeah. 1. LA 1940 map of girls front postcard. You can read what it says here in around you at this timestamp. Anyways, I searched it up and it turns out she's holding a vintage postcard of Springville Motel in Utah from 1940. Inside of there's an LA office address for the manufacturer of the postcard. That address is near to marked locations on the girl front map, which links Hyunjin to LA. That led me to the fact that the map that Odd Eye Circle uses in girl front isn't actually a new map but a vintage one from 1940, the same era as the postcard. By the way, Odd Eye Circle uses map of LA for people who don't know it. Yes, I don't know it. Anyway, so I'm actually gonna search that up too. Loona Odd Eye Circle map. Holiday. Oh, I found it. It actually looks really old and it actually has some marks on it. It's cool. Okay. I searched up location of the girls on Google Map, but I only found 2 since it's an old map. One was hotel and other one a motel. On Hyunjin's location, I found a motel from 1940. It's called Motel Hollywood La Brea, and facade of that motel is peach and Eden green, colors of Go On and Chu, members who made her bracelet. I still don't understand the connection between Hyunjin and LA and what this all means, but feel free to put your theories in replies. Why would Odd Eye Circle decide to look for Hyunjin with a map that's nearly a century old? Um, my theory on this is that they are searcher they are searching for Hyunjin with such an old map because her postcard is as old as the map, so it's easier to find it. That's what I think. And maybe you don't even know, like, when was this supposed to be. Maybe these all these envies are supposed to be from the year 1940. You know, that's another theory that we're not talking about right now, but you don't know. I actually think that um, the postcard has a connection with the map. Maybe like the postcard and the map were, I don't know, made in the same factory or something. This might be possible, you know. It's not impossible, I guess. So maybe that's why. I don't know. 2. Hyunjin as a part of the Odd Eye Circle. Odd Eye Circle consists of red, blue, and purple. Red and blue are primary colors, so why is purple in Odd Eye Circle and why not yellow? Together with yellow, Odd Eye Circle would be able to make more colors. In all be there, Hyunjin wore earrings that had two shapes attached to each other. First was circle, Odd Eye Circle shape, and the second one was square, earth shape. They were purple, which is color of Chori, who replaced her in Odd Eye Circle. At that time, Heejin wore square earrings to show that she's from Earth. Hyunjin has two shapes because she's from Middle Earth and Earth. We know what each shape represents from Orbit logo. Jury. So, Loona shapes meaning there. Okay. So square is a perfect square is Loona 1/3. A perfect circle is Odd Eye Circle. A perfect triangle is Eve, Chu, and Olivia here. Gowon's shape is a triangle upside down, and Yojin's shape is... Okay, what shape is that? Don't ask me, I don't know that shape, because I don't care about it, you know? It's not like a basic shape, so yeah, why would I know it? Come on, just show it to me. Is it a parallelogram? It might be. Yeah, it's a parallelogram. So, okay. In Love and Live, she's next to red and blue towels. We saw her odd eye in Star and V, and it's a left one. With Cat, Odd Eye Circle would have one animal that can swim, one that talks, and one that can fly, and they would be able to go anywhere. The last thing that links Hyunjin to Odd Eye Circle is map. I previously mentioned. To me, it seems like she already knew of its existence, probably because she was part of odd eye circle. Okay, this theory is so good. Um, so um, we know that odd eye circles animals are owl, being able to fly. Chori has a bat, also being able to fly. And Jinsoul. What is that supposed to be? Yeah, I'm looking at it right now because yeah, why not? Jinsoul. Wait, Jinsoul. Jinsoul animal. Loona, Jinsoul animal. Who's Jinsoul's animal, everyone? Oh my god. Blue betta fish. So it's a fish. So it's able to swim. And cat would be able to talk, I guess. Anyway. Who were the letters for? One letter was for go on. Hyunjin wanted to give her it through the kitty mail. That's why she's giving a letter to the cat that brought her bracelet. Second one was for Heejin. In Around You, Hyunjin is looking for Heejin. We know that because first of all, there is a sign in the house behind her that says pink in the color pink. Also, one letter is pink, and she meets Heejin at the end. Third letter was for Kim Lip and Jin So. She was told by the staff to write a letter to somebody she loves, to someone she loves, and guess who sings about the love letters? Kim Lip and Jin So. Captions for one of her teasers was love letter as well. So the whole song Love Letter is about Lip So missing Hyunjin. The only thing left was Love Letter from Hyunjin. Oh, I get it. Okay, interesting. Why was Hyunjin looking for Heejin? Books on table. On her table there were books. One of them is called The Dodo, The Oak and the Oryx. It's about extinct animals and the animals that are about to be extinct. Note that oak is quite similar to penguin. The other book is called Our Genes and Our Destiny, and it's about a heart disease. So Choose Solo is called Heart Attack, and her animal is penguin. Maybe Hyunjin realizes that Tree is in danger, so she went to talk to Heejin. Oh my god! So actually, Hyunjin is really knowledgeable then. That's what it seems like. Not knowledgeable about the loop itself, but knowledgeable about what's happening, you know? Again, on the first book, it's about extinct animals, right? Every single Loona girl is represented by the animal. My point is that their animals can get extinct as well. Maybe she saw that Loonaverse is collapsing and it's in danger. Not only two, and decided to look for Heejin. Hyunjin with cat head. We know it's not just metaphor because of the way biker guy looks at Hyunjin. So why is she wearing it? I searched up a bit and found a lot of connections between busted goddess from Egypt with cat head and Hyunjin. Ptah, I guess. How do you pronounce her name? Anyway, Ptah, god of creation and patron of craftsmen, was Bastet's husband. Sounds familiar? Which member is often believed to be creator of the Loonaverse. Even though I don't think she created the whole universe, she definitely created loop and colors. We're obviously talking about Heejin. Spider in Vivid and V links Hijin to Ptah and his powers of creation. Spiders, since the beginning of mythology, have been connected to creative energy. Bastet is often described holding a sistrum. It's an instrument that is made out of a handle and a loop. Sistrum links Bastet to another goddess called Hathor. Hathor went from being bloodthirsty to being gentle and nice. She was sent by God Ra, god of the sun, on the earth to destroy humans for their sins. Sounds familiar? Captions of Olivia's solo teaser were, "You know who was sent by God, destroy all things without hesitation." BBC is clearly getting inspiration from Egypt mythology. So Hyunjin is linked to Olivia with an instrument that works like a loop, and she's Hyunjin's wife. Lol. Questionable. That's the only thing I want to say. Questionable. It's really, really questionable. Like, why? You know? This is my question. Why? We know that Hyunjin is linked to Olivia apparently with an instrument that works like a loop. Okay, I guess. And she's Hijin's wife, lol. Probably not, because, yeah. But like, how did you get it into so, like, deep? You know? I feel like it's too deep to think about Egypt mythology and stuff when I don't think BBC actually thought about it, or even Loona, or anyone. I think that's a bit over creative, you know? I don't think that's what they thought about. I just think it's a coincidence. I don't know. Or maybe it's not. I don't think it's a coincidence, because it would be such a big coincidence, too big to be. But still, you thought it's so deep. Good job. Anyway, let's go back to the theory. Hairdresser. You can skip this part if you read my hair color theory. I'm repeating it here again just in case someone doesn't want to read a first part. Yes, we did. So I heard a theory that men do not exist in Loonaverse and that they are always represent other members, and I agree. So who is this guy? She went to get her hair done, right? Let's talk about meaning of hair colors. Blah 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 blah. Yay! We get it about that hair color thing. Eve and Hyunjin. So what about Hyunjin? If you looked carefully, you would see there's a bitten apple on the shelf in hairdresser's salon. She was about to get her hair done by Eve, but she looked uncomfortable and not so sure about that. We don't know what happened, but she got out looking the same. She has the darkest hair like Olivia, but I don't think she's least aware of the loop. I think she has her own understanding of the Loonaverse, same like Olivia. Eve tries to contact her, but Hyunjin refuses. Also, fun little detail, she climbed up to see Eve. No matter if she's in Odai Circle or on Earth, she has to go up to see Eve. Okay. So I actually think Hyunjin is in Odai Circle because we saw her odd eye. Like I will even search it up. So Hyunjin, Loona, odd eye. Okay. By the way, the odd eyes look so good. Okay, why can't I find it? I can't find it, but I know she has an odd eye. Maybe if I search Hyunjin star. Anyway, so I actually think she's the missing member from Odd Eye Circle, because Odd Eye Circle only has 3 members, you know, and Yajin is in Loona 1/3. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not. I hope I'm not wrong, but I don't know. So yeah, this is what I think. I think actually Hyunjin is from Odd Eye Circle, but she you know, I guess like they are kind of like groups of people, and like, you know, when at school or high school or college or anything, basically you just kind of have groups of friends. I feel like this is it, but they're on different planets. Well, not really planets, but you get it. And she, like Hyunjin, can't find her group of friends, aka Odd Eye Circle, and she can only find Loona 1/3. So she hangs up with them. That's how I feel like it is. I don't know if that's real. Probably it isn't, but yeah. Okay, let's read some more. I'll be there in the Round You timeline. As I pointed out in the first part about Tujin got exiled to Earth, I'll be there happened. In both I'll be there and Around You, same house is used, but MVs are put in different time eras. In I'll Be There, Tujin are dressed like people used to dress back in the days, and they are being filmed with vintage camera. On the other hand, at the end of Around You 10-minute version, Heejin is texting someone, so a long time has passed since I'll Be There. Even though Hyunjin could just use phone and text, Heejin is still holding letters. Letters look real antiquated. Handwriting and postcards look vintage and not like something you could find today. It seems like she wrote them a long time ago and she waited all these years to give them to other Loona girls. Since both Around You and I'll Be There happened on the Earth and Tujin somehow got separated, I feel like in between those MVs, Hyunjin was in Odd Eye Circle. But how she ended up there, how did she get back? I'll explain in my next point. Did Hyunjin die? So far, we only know that what happened to Hyunjin while she was on Earth. I never heard theories about how she became a part of Odd Eye Circle or how she ended up on Earth. I find it very suspicious that in the lyrics of songs like Sonatine, Hyunjin is singing about unknown secret. We know the unknown secret is the secret of who made the loop. Sonatine Hyunjin. totally unaware of time hidden behind an unknown secret. How is she totally unaware of that? It seems like she doesn't know who did it, but she was together with Hijin when she started the loop. She's supposed to know Hijin did it. So what happened? Did she lose her memories? If so, how that happened? As you know, cats have 9 lives. By the way, if you didn't know, Hyunjin's animal is cat. At the end of Around You, we see 8 Hyunjin. Some people think they represent other members, but that doesn't make much sense to me. Cats have 9 lives and there are only 8 cats at the end. That means she lost one of her lives. If Hyunjin died while she was part of Odai's circle, it would explain how she lost her memories. It could also explain how she ended up on Earth. What if she died and that resulted in her leaving Odai's circle? I decided to look for clues in Why Not, since that's a prequel to whole Loonaverse story. Each scene is related to pre-debut. Black and White Tujin section confirms that Tujin knew each other before colors existed, before Hijin made a loop. In the solo scene of 2, there was something falling down from the sky. People speculated that it's a Let Me In plane. The plane we see in Let Me In is called Douglas C-177. It crashed during the storm in 1973. A lot of scenes in Why Not are reminiscence of a storm. In Hijin's solo scenes, we see lightning. Even though storms happen on their own, we have one member that we particularly link to them. Remember how butterfly effect goes? Butterfly flaps its wings and causes the storm. In the teaser, Gowon was seen above the earth making a hurricane, which is a reference to her line in Butterfly. It starts with a small flap. Now inside my heart, a hurricane. Memories. Da na 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 da na 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 hurricane da na 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 na. Anyway, so Gowon made the storm, and because of that, the plane from Let Me In crashed. In the New Moon teaser, there was a harshly edited clip at 0:45. First, we see something falling, perhaps a plane. After that, picture of something from above appears. It was edited, and on top of that, it was inverted colors. I spent some time trying to figure out exactly what is shown, and I kid you not, that is the river from Burn. We know ending of the Burn is filmed in Iceland. So as if all things I mentioned previously weren't enough, we got to see Iceland in New Moon teaser. You probably see where I'm going with this. I think Hyunjin was in that plane, and that's how she lost a life. At the end of Why Not, many people said she's lost on the moon, which is really silly considering that we see the moon above her. Perhaps it was filmed right after plane crash. Maybe she's actually in Iceland. Hyunjin is wearing her Converse Odd Eye Circle shoes, so it confirms my theory that plane crash caused her to go from Middle Earth to Earth. Final touch is butterflies flying next to her. As I stated earlier, Gowon caused the storm which made Hyunjin die. I got the idea after I noticed the draft of the plane in yellow van from Let Me In. Now, even though pretty much everyone believes that's her van, I don't want to cause misunderstanding. In Girlfriend, where they found yellow van, Hyunjin appeared and the van is yellow. They couldn't make it more obvious, so she constructed the plane herself since the draft of it was in her car. I really hope draft is the right word for that. English isn't my first language. Okay, that's her text. It's not mine. Anyway. In their latest comeback, they had a B-side called Be Honest. At the end, at the beginning and at the end of it, we hear a car, which obviously reminded me of Hyunjin's van. It hit me when in the song they said it swirls into the world that's like a rough desert. BBC stated that the concept of Let Me In is the Little Prince. In the Little Prince, plane crashed in the desert, and the plane where Hustle filmed can be considered a desert. Yes, it can. In the lyrics, they also mention flying. Anywhere in the world that will fly to. Dragged it up till the sky. Hyunjin, with light flapping of the wings. With light flapping of the butterfly wings, Gowon made the storm and took one of Hyunjin's life. I found it very odd that Douglas C-177 made its first flight in 1941, while Hyunjin's postcard is from 1940. That made me think of possible timeline. 1940, Hyunjin is on Earth. She made the plane to fly to Middle Earth. In Middle Earth, she wrote that postcard. I'll be there. 1973, date of plane crash. Gowon made Hyunjin crash while she was flying her plane and she ended up on the Earth in Iceland. Why not? 1992, touchscreen phones are invented. Sujin met. Around you. Okay, that was a long part. Anyway, I find it really interesting. The timeline is so spot on, you know. Like, the years of real time align perfectly. Like, perfectly, I say. It's just 1 year difference. I actually think that how it happened is Hyunjin made the plane in 1940. Then she made a postcard so she can give it to Odai Circle. In 1941, she goes, I guess, with the plane, and then in 1973, the plane crashed. It took her so long because she didn't actually knew exactly where the Middle Earth is, I guess. So Gowon made Hyunjin crash. Then yeah, touchscreen phones are invented. Sujin met around you. So yeah, 10. And it's the last one. Woo! I think this will be like 2 hours. Y'all probably heard, Hyunjin and Chorvi are mirrors. Y'all probably heard this theory 1,000 times, but I actually have something new to point out. Before, I did not believe in that theory. Whole girls are mirrors of each other. Theories sounded dumb to me, but after this I can swear with my life that they are mirrors. By the way, these words are his, or hers, something. You saw that map in Girl's Front, right? Each dot matches a mirror from Love Cherry Motion. Anytime I say Love Cherry Motion, I don't just say Love Cherry Motion, but I'm like, Love Cherry Motion, you know. Each dot mirror resembles location of a member. In Girl's Front, they marked a cat sticker which tells us where is mirror dot of Hyunjin. Okay, I find it really funny and interesting. Again, just you know. In Love Cherry Motion, there's a scene where Chori is looking at one of the mirrors in the grass. Her mirror self gave her a cherry. In the MV, there's a zoomed out shot of that, so we can see 3 or 4 mirrors around the mirror Cherry is looking at. I spent more than 2 hours trying all possible combinations to find a dot that corresponds to that mirror, but it would only work if she was talking to Hyunjin's daughter mirror. If you don't believe me, you can see it yourself. Just pay attention, since on girl's front map, one dot about Hyunjin is missing. But that mirror or dot is representing in love cherry motion when the grass is green. So she was talking to Hyunjin, and Hyunjin was the one who gave her cherry, right? But she saw herself in the mirror. How is that possible? I already mentioned it in part 1, but now I'll explain it a bit better. Anyways, it's one of properties of Mobius. If you went from Eden to Earth, or Earth from Eden to Eden, you would become mirrored. It also works with odd-eye circle, but it depends. For example, if you put a left glove on a Mobius strip and made a half a circle or a full circle, with it you would get a right glove. So if Hyunjin traveled from Earth to odd-eye circle, she would become indistinguishable from her own mirror image. And who is her mirror image? Chori. That means she would become Chori. Hyunjin was in odd-eye circle realm. That's why Chori saw herself instead of Hyunjin in the mirror. Since it's probably hard to understand, I'll give a better example. Let's say you're standing on the entrance of a room. You can see Jinsol on your right side, and there's an exit in front of you. You also have a Loona light stick in your left hand. If this is a Mobius strip rolled after you enter the exit, and after you make one whole circle around the world, you would re-enter the same room, but now Jinsol appears on your left and her figure is flipped horizontally. So if she had a writing on her t-shirt, it would be mirrored to you. The light stick would still be in your left hand from your point of view, but if you asked Jinsol in which hand you hold it, she would say it's in your right hand, and she would see writing on the light stick as if it was mirrored. You would see the whole world around you as flipped, except of yourself, but Jinsol would only see you and your light stick as flipped. You are now mirrored image of yourself when you enter the room for the first time. In Mobius strip world chirality, the property that makes asymmetrical objects different from its own mirror image is not absolute but relative. If you made one more circle around the world and again entered the same room, everything would be back to normal. I'm going to cover rest of Hyunjin Chori theories when I make a part about Chori, since they are more related to her. If she makes one. I hope she makes it, because it's really interesting to me, and I love it, and credit to her. So yeah, thank you for making this theory for me and all my subscribers. And if you're here, just type Lisa's verse, and this is the answer to my form. You will only know it if you watched all of it. No one probably knows it. He. So yes, my username actually is pronounced Lisa's verse, and how would you spell that? It would be like LISA apostrophe S. Verse. Lisa's verse. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you so much for watching. If you're here, you're amazing. Thank you for wasting 2 hours of your time just to hear this theory said by me. And if I would add anything to this theory, it would be yes, Hyunjin and Chori are a mirror of themselves. I don't know, I just feel like it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching again. So thank you really, really much for watching. Yeah, thank you. Just thank you. It took me like 2 hours just saying it, and yeah, probably I will put some edits and stuff on it. So yeah, this will take me a long time, but thank you very, very much for watching. Thank you. Bye. Bye.